And the important thing, in a sense, is not to focus on the speech, but focus on the system. Because there's good news and bad news. The good news is that increasingly from around the world, I think the lessons of what works in education and what doesn't are reasonably clear. The bad news, or the challenge, is that doing it's very hard, because most countries have systems, and those systems often resist the change that is necessary. Today, there is no reason to have these strict demarcations between the public sector, private sector, and voluntary sector. Meeting challenges together is exactly right. That's the future, meeting them together. It can be done, and where countries are doing this and learning these lessons, they're succeeding. So, as I say, the good news is there are lessons out there that can be learned. The challenge is applying them. But it can be done, and conferences like this, I think, help. Thank you.
The new generation in Indonesia, up to 21, are very familiar with the so-called internet, and then we call it a TGIF generation. TGIF stands for Twitter, Google, iPhone, and Facebook. The question for me as educator is the content of the exchange, the information. That is the big question. May not relevant for education itself, but among them, they are happy with that. Indonesia #1 Facebook playing in Asia. Indonesia is #1. Because in Indonesia, one person can own, 2 or 3 handphones, one person. Because the size of the country itself, and then up to now, mobile phone penetrate reached to more than 200 million. And the number of handphone is bigger than the number of population itself. Years ago, every youth, if they say, I graduate from state university, they are so proud. But now it's no longer. The private role is very high in Indonesia today. That's why the role of autopilot society in Indonesia, because the education is tremendous, change the way, the lifestyle of the new generation in Indonesia. Thank you very much.